Hello, welcome back to the next part of Surviving Mars from ELG. Right, we're cracking along. Let's just go a quick summary. So I've actually let the game run a day and I thought I paused it a bit, but we've done a few things and just a bit of... So we've got 4.4 billion in money. We're doing 1.4k research per year. The power is 661 demand, 934, and we've filled up our batteries, so we can go ahead and build some more batteries, really. The oxygen is 9 and demand is 6.2. We need to increase both storage and output of oxygen. Water is, yeah, just under. We're producing 13, but it's a little bit misleading with water because it produces kind of meat. So that's doing the maximum. I think that's doing the maximum. And let's have a look. This one is doing the maximum. So sometimes they don't do the maximum. I think it might be time to connect up this other water. We need to do the large tanks once we get those researched. Anyway, let's just pipe this from here up there, up there to there. Okay, we'll turn that on. It's gonna actually, let's turn it off a sec. It's gonna need power. Oh no, I've powered it off the grid. Right, then I'm thinking of getting these done. We've almost got, I kind of want to get to about 250 on polymers. So I need to set up Moxies and stuff on both of these. But that's going to be 300 polymers to do both. Oh, this water we could do. We had it ready to go, didn't we? Let's pipe this one as we go from there up to here. And that stuff's all instant and free now. We've got the tech to do that. Let's turn that on. Turn that on to get built. Could power it off this, off the grid. Probably best to do that. We've got an extra solar panel there. Let's just... We're going to run it. Let's run that down to there. I don't often like buildings like this to, you know, you move them and have a problem and then your power's disconnected, but we can work around that. Okay, so yeah, okay, that's a lot more water coming online. We need the metal and the concretes. Don't forget we had 2 concretes. This one's going. And upgrade fuel extract. Oh, the fuel thing's done, isn't it? I didn't actually apply it. That happened at the end of the last video without noticing. So let's do these ones. Oh no, it's not. Oh, hang on. We did do it. Where is it? I might have misread it, might only. Extractor upgrades, fueled extractor. Vladimir Putin. Extractor upgrade, fuel extractor. Yeah, okay, so that's disappointing. I'm not going to be able to boost those then. I might need to order up some more then, because I don't want to build those until the scrubbers are online. We don't really need to boost the water, do we? We could boost the concrete there. But that does more power. This one, 30% production as long as the building's supplied with fuel. If not supplied with fuel, the building will continue to operate but lose the bonus. Yeah, there's not a lot of concrete here though, is there really? Not sure we need to do that. Not at that one. If you've got a huge resource, some of them are like this one here is 2,300, so yeah, 2.5 times more concrete than this. Right, so I've got these connected up and working, and these are done. These are with polymers. This is all working, covering all this area. We put in a little resources depot to make sure they have the bits they need. Going to connect these crystals up to the power. 30 each, so that'll be 60 we'll need for that. Now we could just whack in, I mean, once we get the polymers going, how much do these create? 25. So like 3 of those would power it. Don't want to do that. I could do actually. I mean, we need the metals. If I did, it's going to be a bit of a pain to build. It actually looks nice. Lines. We'll try it. Right, so if I put a little depot over here. It hasn't got the drones, but if I say keep 5 of concrete metals. The shuttles will bring that in. We can take a rover over there. What are the rovers doing? I need to get this one fixed, don't I? We'll use you, sir. And then I might send this rover up. It's not doing anything down there. The other one's still in the centre, which we kind of probably don't need now. I'm actually going to move him kind of over here a bit, because we've got a drone hub up here, which is covering all that area.
Anomaly analyzed.
Got this one, this one, this one out here, and that one. Okay, I've mapped out some more domes. We might tweak with this a little bit, but I'll put in some barrel domes. I think that's not quite in the right place. I think I need to smooth this terrain over here a bit. I mean, you could take everything out. You could take the mountains out with the bulldozers. Okay, Battle Dome. So kind of got it in line, a little bit behind that platform. So up there. From different angles. Is that in alignment? I think it needs to come left one, whether the grid. I wish you could, like, even in this mode they should let you just drag and move it. Oh, it's not going to change now, of course. And then when you lose it you think, well, where did I put it? See, that looks too much to the left now. Right, let's use this as a marker. So it wants to go sort of one square over to the right of this thing. God. Is I'm not getting its right. That's in a line there. Whether I've got it right there, yeah, that'll do. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's not obviously out. And we've even got more room for more pads. Right, I'm going to build these. Salvage or convert. I switched them all. Oh, it's these ones. Yeah, let's go ahead and build both of these, if at all possible. Not quite needed yet, but right, I built a new one of these up here, and we've got that set to 10. So I'm going to set this to 15. 14 will do. I think we might get rid of that. I'm going to need another drone hub down here. Kind of want them overlapping that drone hub at the top there. I put it here, it should cover some of this drone, but it's not going to get that supply in. Let's put it there. And let's flatten these rocks out. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's do the flattening first, shall we? Just because these rocks should go. And we'll put that in a little bit later. Right. So we could use that guy up the top. These guys. I was thinking of doing another explorer, but we're not getting them come up to. I think the two are fine. Only think we need more trucks and rovers. Right, that's filled that up already. wanted to do... I mean, it's really important when you do your game is to overlap the drone hubs. So like, you think, oh, well, I'll whack one over here, but you're going to need, because then they can repair each other, because they kind of think I need to take out all that. Flatten that up. We can put a lake in there, something like later. I think I might do that because it will seem like it's a big job, but we're going to get lakes. What's that going to do? So it's going to take out 152 excess waste rock, and it needs 42, but it will get that from and then because I kind of want that to be there, but I could. Probably going to need two. So if I did that, that would cover the concrete down here. I think I'll do it. I know these are going to cost a bit of but they're not too... It's the 8 electronics, the metals rather. And then if I can capture all of that and this hub, which puts it right where the flipping hole is in the rocks. So that actually won't take too long to, I think I'll have to wait. Right, this truck is broken. God damn it. Did we fix... We fix this thing now? I think we have. Where's that truck? God. Can't see them when they're... Look at him, he's almost invisible. Let's just move this over here. I can repair him, get him going. I want to probably build a bit of a dome, something down south with a few resources and drones. Right, what else are we going to do? I mean, we've got 18 shuttles now, and they're all idle at the moment, but once we get all this stuff out here going, I don't know if that will completely get done. I think they only need to touch the sides. Eventually put stuff in and take it out. I was thinking we could put another concrete. Got one here. Because we need to... Oh, look at this, I need to flatten this as well because it's all rocks. We'll queue that up for drones and then we'll build the So yeah, with this vista, what I'm thinking is, like, once these are flat, is when we can do the lakes. They're actually not that big, so even the giant lake is about half this size. We can, because we've got a vista thing here, so we could do some lakes. This might be gone by then. We could do some lakes around here. We've got the crystals, lakes, and then we'll do a dome for some tourists. Okay, we'll have a think about that then. So, right, how are we doing? Needs power. I think I'm going to run it off. I'll run it off here, I think. I run it to there, that will feed the dome. Wait. Do something like that. I haven't really used one of these before. These can connect up to 6 dome buildings. They just... yeah, I'm not really sure. The passage hub. Right, and I can run power. I think I might be best to run it down here off the main grid, because we've got... I'm going to run it from the cable so that if we... those rocks, we're going to put have a drone hub in, won't we? Getting a little bit drone hub crazy now. I wanted to get that depot in. And more of the domes to the right. Something like that, probably. Yeah, that's good. I think I need more power accumulators, but again, we were waiting. How long have we got to wait for this? Triboelectric's nearly 50%. Because we could do with another one of these. Let's just put that one in there, because we're still wasting electricity. It's not going in. So 2,000, so that's going to be another. I quite like to get the capacity up to like 10,000 quite quickly. But how are we doing on our fuel? Pretty good now. I want to turn more of those on, but we haven't been sending rockets, so let's just see what's available. I think we're waiting for that tech, aren't I? Otherwise we've only got this thing for 400. And even though I'm getting more flush, we're still... I really want to do more of the domes, but we just don't have the people. We've only got 9 waiting. And we've got plenty of capacity in these 2. They can all come when it's green and lush. I see the food is nicely increasing. That's partly because we've got this thing going. Yeah, it's still just 1 shift. I usually tend to do the farms in the morning. Let's just have a look. That's still got vacancy. I'm going to open this up now. It's and we've got some buildings. Still to the Hawking Institute I want to do once we research that, and this Olympus Hotel. Smart complexes, they're all locked. Still need to do the large fuel tanks and the large oxygen tanks. These things are a mod. Use photosynthesis to make oxygen, so it's 6 and 3 to build. It is 6 workers, 2 per shift, and it produces 4 oxygen, so that's pretty nice. And they can be placed outside, so we kind of should do one of those, but I mean we haven't really got the people to work the jobs. And if I open up too many buildings, then this is about to go tech, isn't it? I need some scrubbers. Oh boy, I'm going to go crazy with the scrubbers everywhere. Right, we've got some nice drone hub coverage now. And this one needs power. I'm not sure we really need it too much at the moment. We could run it off that. But essentially it will get connected to where the hubs are going to be. And then, I don't know, something like that. Let's do that. Let's build that because we'll probably need it. Right, we're going to start hopefully ramping this up. We're still... It only says 7 production. Really? Did this thing stop? Oh, this thing's still going. 367 here. Oh, isn't it nice to see these things filling up? It's lovely. It's a thing of beauty. I like the very start of this game. I don't like then sort of the first third after that because it's all a bit... I can't do anything and everything's limiting you. And then probably about halfway to the game, towards the end of the game, it's great because you do have the things you need. It's a bit different from other building games where you just whack stuff down. You do have to go and get the resources and all the tech and stuff, so it's... I don't know whether you could it good or bad, it's just different because the stuff doesn't come easy, so it's a much more sort of logistical game rather than a trading game or just a building game, because you can't really build anything without sort of... So it's a more sort of logistical game, really. But I like builders, I like logistic games. Although I don't like, I've been struggling with what's the game called? Let me just check. I've got it in the background here. Captain of Industry. And even some others where things just keep breaking down all the time. You know, if the like Captain of Industry, the storage is just a joke. I mean, it takes 30 like white metal things to build something that's just going to hold 100 items or 200 items. And the fueling and it's just it's just whack-a-mole all the time for like no reason at all, and it just gets very stressful. And there's a couple games that can be a bit, and some people like those games, but if it's too, like if a disaster's happening, you know, even Frostpunk, some of these other games, the disasters, they could just happen it's happening every couple minutes. If it's got a very good story to it and stuff, then that's sort of story. So some of the sort of, I don't want to, you know, I quite like survival games, but if you know, you just don't get these things happening every few minutes, and you just never get any time. So I think this, Anno, City Skylines, those kind of games are much more chill, because you can use your creativity. You do have a bit of a challenge in getting the resources or getting to the next level and building things. So, but I like games that have a bit of pacing. I know one of the biggest criticisms of this game is the end game, like, because once you've colonized and there's no real sort of end game. So if you wanted to continue to build it, there's lots of replayability though. You can do different nations, different amount of rockets. You can do challenges where you only ever get one set of colonists. You have to rely on birth rate, and so it has a lot of replayability, this game, but it doesn't have a particularly sort of never-ending end game mode, which not all games have to have, but some games players like that sort of complete open sandbox where you can go on and on. I don't think this game's getting any more development now than it already has, but if you can get this very cheap in the sale with a lot of the DLC, it's still a good fun game to play and enjoy. And if you watch me and others on videos giving tips or making mistakes and you learn from that, then it usually helps your gameplay, because we're not, you know, it's not really spoiling story or anything. It's just every time you watch others play the game, you sort of think, oh, I never thought of that. Oh, I don't do that. Well, that's a good idea. Well, I like the look of that layout. And you start picking up on ideas and stuff. So what I'm just thinking, these pipes, I think I'm going to run a pipe to there. And then I think I will run another pipe and once this dome is connected, but this Moxie, I'm trying to think what, so these three are its thing, doesn't show me here. I do, and that has 4 around it. Yeah, so I mean, if once this is built, that's all I need really, because it will self-connect. Yeah, so I think, I don't know, I mean, I want to get the domes built because they'll look better and stuff, but they're going to take up resources and I can't really fill them yet, so right, we're up to 7.1%. I think you have to get, is it about 20 or 25, 30%, and then we start getting toxic rains. So it says here, the improving temperature will decrease the severity of cold waves, which we're not really getting on this map anyway, and creates environmental conditions for toxic rains. So there's a period of toxic rains, I'm not sure, I'm guessing here, like let's say it's from 30% to 50%, and then after that you get clear water rains do occur. Increased temperature is required for liquid water to be present on the Mars, so then we can start doing lakes and stuff. High enough temperature also paramount for the habitat of Martian surface and to be able to have open air domes. So yeah, that's something special that happens at the end of the game. Open the domes. Right, I think we've still got excess power. We're not quite up to our capacity yet though. So I'm gonna turn on one of these. Oh, here we go.
Today was a tough one.
Oh, we lost somebody.
We lost one of our founders.
Oh, one of the founders. So in the game, it's like a soul is essentially like a day cycle, but I think as far as the game lore and the people go, it's a year. The founder, Taisei Mori, passed away due to old age. Okay, well, we didn't kill her. They don't have them unless there's any mods, but there should be. We should have a cemetery, shouldn't we? Now that's actually not connected to the power. Oops. Don't want to do too much because I want to put scrubbers in here, so we're just going to connect that up, and then that should feed off all the others. Get that going a bit quicker. And then the rains down in Africa. The rains down in Africa. Start. Right. Okay, that got fixed then because we had that working. Great. Has that got polymers? Yeah. Yeah, once these go, I might do another sort of energy farm out here, but we're going to get these, what are they, atomic, we get the mole holes for resources, and there was something else, this one, nuclear fission, they generate tons of power. I'm not sure how much. But it's in the thousands, I think, so, you know, that's what it is. I do like the fact that, you know, you can terraform in this game, you know, taking Mars from a climate, and you've got all these 4, water, heat, and atmosphere, and stuff to do. That's really well done in this game. And then, you know, you can build mountains, you can change the surface color, so you can even if you've sort of finished the game, you can spend quite a few 100 hours really if you want tweaking. I mean, I'm sure some of you have seen images or other videos with people with endgame and it all being green and forests and stuff, so yeah, it's a very beautiful thing. Like this concrete's all piling up here. It's because that's full. Yeah, this there's a unit that we can. I'm going to build another one for the moment, just next to it. It's going to look a bit crap, but there we go. LG construction comes in and we go, yeah, we'll have another dumping site just here. So they can move that stuff across. And this one was starting to pile it up as well. There's I haven't researched it, have I? I think we've already got unlocked something that turns. That produces concrete directly from the Martian soil without requiring deposits on the mole hole. So we've got the large-scale excavation in the mole hole. There was a factory. Refineries and factories. So that's going to do the fuel one. I need that. I need that. It's going to increase power though, but well, once we get the nuclear fission thing done, really, we probably won't need it. But and then I've got some trains and stuff to do where we can shuttle people about. That would be worth getting as well. Sustainable architecture. So much still to do. Right, I think almost we could probably leave this video here. We'll just speed it up a bit, let some time go on. Let's run a power grid out here. Run it from the cable though, so we're not solely reliant on the units. Like that rock's done, so we can place the concrete extractor down here. Right, this is still quite a small amount, isn't it? 500 odd. And let's have 2 of these as well. And it needs... nope. It needs a concrete depot. And this will need a waste. There we go. Putting these drone hubs, definitely worth it. Right, so now that one's built, we can probably get this other drone hub in. That like this ground's not done. That is because it needs some waste rock. Oh, actually, let me get rid of that there. I mean, it would be probably fine there, but if I put it here, it's not too far, and they'll use it for that. Yeah, we want to put it up there, don't we? Okay, we need lots of things. Let's just pause it a sec, have a quick look. I don't think we've still got just that tech. Rockets, we've only got 9 applicants, nearly halfway. It's probably about another 10 days, we'll get another bunch of people. Once you start getting a few, I mean, we've had one person die of old age, but I've only brought in 2 rockets of 12 and a rocket of 22. So 24 and 22 is 46, and we've got 63, so we've had quite a lot of births and stuff. We've got at least 10 children, 10 youths. That's why this thing will be useful. Let's just check. Because I could open those slots up, but there is only 5 children. Right, so they were training. So let me just have a look. How many? What's the wrong thing? How many scientists have we got now? Because it doesn't do them very quickly. I don't want to keep doing scientists. Let's have a look. Oh, look, we've got loads now. Right, so I can probably take that off now and turn this back to auto. So we'll balance it out. Right, now if we've got that many scientists, I can actually say I just want scientists. they're actually all scientists anyway. We have the right people in the right jobs. 3, 6. We've got another shift here. Yeah, so it's 18. We haven't got 18 scientists, have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, what I'll do then is we'll make that one anybody. That can fill up with scientists, and that could take anybody that wants work. Won't be as good. Yeah, we're okay for jobs, no unemployed. But we do need to work on the oxygen and the particularly on the storage, but I'm still struggling getting this tech in. We've hit a slow spot. We're down to 590 now, and we haven't had any anomalies. Have I got many squid? I could bring in a bit more. We could do some drop pods, but it seems to show I could blow 500 million and it just... I'm actually not. We let it stop. Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing the pods. Right, that's got done now. Let's just check this is as flat as we would like it. Nice place for a lake. Okay, let's put in this drone hub. So we wanted it to pick up this drone hub and all of this stuff up here. Just right. Then we'll go out and build it. It's going to need power. Which power does it need? Is it 5 or 10? It's 3. Okay, so what we could do is, I think, just put in a just put in one of these. That'll get it going, and then it will build those, and then we'll connect it up. Let's do the power cables to it though. I think we'll do one there. We will do mine. Can't do some of the straight lines you want.
Sector scanned.
So it will stop these dust devils. I've also got more of these towers to do, haven't I? Right. The thing is, when I talk and just, I mean, there's all these things going on that we're just forgetting about. This guy we got fixed, and we moved. Where did we move him to? He was going to fix this truck over here, wasn't he? Right, which he did. But he's broken again over there. Right, Where is he? Yeah. Right. Well, we can get this done here. So if I put because that needs doing. If I put a drop pod here, that will give me the metals. I think we'll do a drop pod because I can mix it up. So we'll do a drop pod. We'll do 5 electronics. The metals are in the pod itself, and I could probably do some probes. Can we do another commander? Three probes. Yeah, let's do that. We've got the drones coming up, so we'll just plonk it here, sort of in the middle. Running out of metal lying around. I'm going to need the meteor shower to come in. Quite an interesting looking crater here. I wish these got filled with water, but I don't think they do when it rains. You have to do the pre-built lakes. So I might flatten out some of this, but I think I'll keep some of these features. Have a dome in the middle of it. Right, here we go. Right, it's night time, so it's got no power. Right, the TV. I've had a couple 100s. I think that's the third one. So maybe the 2.5 billion that we got was just an initial one-off one. And getting 100 million here or there, but that's good. That is a good amount of the drop pod. Right, the drop pod's nearly here. Right, let's move this thing up here.
Sector scanned.
We've got a leak. Right, let's bring it. Let's do it here somewhere. We'll have to hump it up to the other one, but God, we've just built this. Got a leak already. And I can't fix it because... Really? That's not good. That's not good. I'm not sure I need. Right, you guys come and fix this. I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to have to bung that in there because there's leaks everywhere. It's, I think, because this dust devil. It's an electronic mixture between lightning and dust. Okay, I'll have to worry about that later. Anyway, I was going to end the video and again let it run on. Let's get rid of that. And that's our new one. 8 drones. It's got 7 drones. And they've picked up some polymers and metal. Oh, that's full. 44, not bad. Right. I'm going to use my 3 things on here. 3 probes.
Sector scanned.
And they're going to be a waste, I think, but then... Fine, nothing there. Which often there isn't in the mountains. Actual fact. Pretty much know. So let's make that one, that one, that one. Yeah, then we'll do the others. Okay, and we can scan these red ones once we connect the crystals up. How do I get out of that? What? Yeah. God dear me, what's going on? Right. Okay, good. That's done. Right, you guys grab that and grab that. Come on. Come on. I can't move the rover until they've got there because otherwise... they come back. Why is this guy... he doesn't need to take it there, does he? Yeah, they're thinking, well, what do you maybe bring him here for? Could do probably another sensor tower here. And we're close enough.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Right. Is there an electronic still here? Right, you go get that. Take it up there. Oh, thank God. Triboelectric scrubbing. We know what the next episode's going to be. Scrubbing. We're going to be scrubbing for our lives. Okay. Well, good time to end really, but let's just keep something cheap at the moment. Right, that's done its thing. I'm going to move that up here. And has that got built? It has. Right. So I'm going to move you up here. We can maybe get this crystal going. Right, day 59. And oh boy, scrubbers are back in town. Yes, baby. Right. I can do all of that with that one there. Build me. Make me a priority.
Sector scanned.
They take, oh, it's 15 metals, quite a lot. I know, this is what you've been waiting for the whole series. these scrubbers. But don't forget, what you need to do is you need to adjust the service area. Right now, none of these, I mean, they'll still take fuel, but I'm going to turn these on now. I'm going to get these built. Going to go crazy. 10%, but that's going to more than double that speed. I was just wondering about fuel.
Research complete.
Martian vegetation. Got a message. Congratulations, you successfully made the first step towards turning Mars into a lush. Oh, that was that early stuff for seeds, yeah. Don't need it yet, but it was cheap, so we got it done and out of the way. I've got more leaks everywhere. That's this stuff. Right, they keep moving resources back and forth. Right. Oh no, he's not powered. Why is he not powered? He only needs 3. That's producing 10. It's not. I know we've got a leak, but the leak's not. That should be working. That's weird. Because I'm not reliant on power coming down this cable, because I've got this thing attached right next to it. The leak must be drawing enough power off it, I imagine.
Sector scanned.
You need metal. Well, it's up there, dude. But because this is not working. Oh, crikey, come on. Get up there. Fix this. Get another bit of metal. Fix this one at the end. Right, that's fixed. Why isn't this working? Right, let me pause it, set another thing. Is it just because it's connected up to all this and the leaks? Right, I'm gonna take out that for a sec, because yeah, that's what it was. There's so many leaks over here, but that means that works, which means they can go on and build these, and then we can grab the metals and fix it all, and we can connect it back up. Get there in the end. Right, we'll leave that one there.
Sector scanned.
Lots to do. We're really cracking along now at some pace. We've got lots of stuff going. It's looking quite nice. We've got a plan. We're getting the... so now I need to think about working on some more terraforming. Let's just have a look at the tech. So we're doing planetary survey, dry farming, the dozer. This training's almost done. Right, yes, that needs doing for the atmosphere. And we've got that breakthrough dry farming put in. Yeah, looks good. Oh, what's this one? Deep water extraction. Water reservoirs the size of Lake Superior are predicted to be present deep beneath the Mars surface. Nice. Plenty of water though at the moment. Okay. Put in a save. And we'll come back to it. What are we going to do in the next one? Scrubbers mostly. Scrubbers everywhere. Get me some scrubbers. They're pretty expensive metals, electronic. We've got the parts. I want to put one here though, don't I? Where do I want it? There. I'll put another one. Just keep them in a beautiful. Right, that's not powered up because this one's not built. Right, it's got it all going on now. Have a look at the power though. It's getting tight. I was thinking about putting some more drains on. Right, that scrubber's done. Right, let's watch these figures drop. Right, so polymers are down to 2.9. Machine parts 13.8. Just run that on. That should drop 4.3 on the electronics. That's it, I can't stop playing at the moment. Just thinking, let's keep going. So much to do. We'll try and break it into another video. Oh, be nice to get this in the middle, wouldn't it? But I don't think I've left enough space. There's the nearest place. Yeah, we'll do that. Mark that priority as well. Get that built quickly. I like the fact they're sort of interactive, but they send the thing up. And sound effects. The sound effects of chimneys. I know you appreciate that. Get right in. To pumps. Right, and then we need some scrubbers. These are taking up a lot of machine parts, so I do want to move them, but right, where does this one end? Right there, so kind of want one in there. Right, he's built. That might cover these buildings as well, not sure. Cover all the shuttle bays though. Oh yeah. Still hasn't come down though from 13.9. Some of that will be stuff in the domes though, and I think when this gets built, let's just see this out quickly. You should bring it down.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Yep. Right, that's going to be all of those now. It's gone up! What? The hell? It's not actually cleaning at the moment. You see they've still got dust on them. So I think until it does its thing, until it does its cleaning, let's just watch it do its thing. That still looks disgusting. This one looks good. 14 point. It hasn't changed. What? Oh, that's not bugged. All of these should be getting cleaned, and they're not. It's doing it again. I think it's got to take. I think it's got to do it a few times. Wasn't it 14.8 or something? It went to. Oh, more leaks. What is this flipping? If I can get this working, it should. The crystal should stop these. Can't find any metal nearby. Oh, it's right there. Some drone's naked. Flying right into it. Don't do that, guys. Come back. We're all going offline. Oh, this dust devil is wrecking my. It's wrecked all there. Wrecked all these. They're not even working. Right, we haven't got time to fix that in this video. I'll have to fix that offline and we'll get it all working again. Right, there's a nice shot. Oh, there we go. Look. What's the setting? What's the? Let's take the UI off the screen. I think there's one. Supply screen tab. Like a photo mode. You see it says UI. This is all alphabetical now, isn't it? Oh, damn it. Look how many things it's got. Universal Depot. I don't know. I was going to try and remove the UI for a photo. We'll just go with that then. Right, thanks very much for watching. Join me in the next episode where we've got even more to do. We've got more scrubbers to set up and move things about. Yeah, really enjoying this. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.